For remote, isolated communities, making ends meet is a daily struggle. Even the smallest setback can push these communities into a debt trap they can't escape. 4 out of 5 households in the developing world have no access to formal financial services to help them survive the bad times. Few banks can be bothered with their meagre savings made during the good times. And when there's an emergency such as a drought or a disease outbreak, there's no safety net. In this film, we go to 2 very different countries, Tanzania and Tajikistan, to find that there's a new approach to banking for the poor that's proven highly successful in many countries in Africa and is now being adopted in Asia and other parts of the developing world. And what's amazing is no capital comes from any source other than the communities themselves. Success has come from communities engaging in a kind of banking that suits them and, more importantly, is managed by them.
Dan صندوق شد دویم معاش پول رسخنا خیدیس که در کور بوس زیزان ویات نفردم یه من دست ویات یوچه اتریش رستیو که از بانکش زیزان از یاران شد ماش کیلومتر کوادرات تو از یاران سامت پرایس چیزام رسپودم ادام کنده سبو کنار زیزان نزدیکه برام باعث ماش چیز ریزگ پول بده چیز دنده کینه هدیه یادم ماش پول تایورای کدوم یک زیزان چه مزیارم ستو کیران تایورای ماش فویده.
To address the challenge of accessing basic financial services in poor communities, in 2008 the Aga Khan Foundation started its community-based savings groups, or CBSG program.
In spite of Tajikistan, we have here banks, we have microfinance institutions, but for poor people, and particularly people who live in remote areas, for them it's an opportunity to learn culture of making safe, and then also have access to finance. In rural area also cash is also a problem, particularly for poor. I think a niche for CBSG here in Tajikistan, it's poor people in remote areas.
Self-reliance and sustainability are hallmarks of the Aga Khan Foundation's savings groups. The foundation doesn't provide loan funds, instead it provides know-how through an expert facilitator. The facilitator makes about 20 visits over a period of a year, training groups of 15 to 25 members. At the end of this time, these members are able to manage their funds independently. No one is co-opted. Crucially, everyone has volunteered.
It's very important for them to be voluntary, but voluntary in the sense of making a decision that I'm joining this group because I'm seeing the advantage so as to be able to learn this methodology and utilize the facility for my own benefit. At the end of the day, they are the ones who are going to benefit out of it. And for sustainability, it's quite important they should know that it's their responsibility. They have to make a decision themselves on how to go about it. We just show them how to do it so as to be able to maintain the system.
The members of the saving group appoint a 5-person management committee and decide on the rules. All members meet regularly between 2 and 4 times a month. Transactions are done before the whole membership, so complete transparency is assured. Everyone has their own passbook to record savings and loans. The front of the book is marked with stamps, showing the amount of savings deposited at each meeting, while loans are listed at the back. Savings are recorded as shares, with the value of each share set at the beginning of the year. Everything is kept as simple as possible. There's no bookkeeping. Only the closing balances are read out for members to memorise. It's all transparent and easy enough for even illiterate members to follow. Between meetings, cash and passbooks are locked in a cash box with 3 padlocks, the keys for which are kept by 3 separate key holders. This limits theft or collusion, so all can save without fear.
Mimi sijui kusoma na kuandika, lakini kumbukumbu zangu nazo kichwani. Na pale wote wale muda wanavyoandika na wanavyoeleza, yale wanaeleza wakati mimi kichwani yapo. Na ile mihuri ndio inayonifanya nielewe haraka.
Each savings group combines all their savings to create a loan fund. Members can borrow up to 3 times their savings. Monthly loan meetings are held and loans are repaid with a monthly service charge, which is agreed to at the beginning of the year.
Bom tardosham beto bom zok bom iti zionas denes na pasle was kolog de valme de dade nigde masha chisa.
Tunahitaji mkopo huo kwa ajili ya kununua mbolea na tunahitaji mkopo huo kwa ajili ya kutusaidia vibarua wale kuwalipa kiasi cha pesa. Nikikopa kwenye kikundi changu nalipa fedha, nikikopa 100,000 nalipa riba ya shilingi 5,000. 5,000 inabaki kwenye kikundi. Na wakati ule nikikopa 100,000 kwa mtu binafsi ilikuwa nalipa riba ya shilingi 50,000. Kwa hiyo ile 50,000 ilikuwa maslahi yake yeye.
Each group also has an insurance or social fund used mainly for emergencies. All members contribute an equal amount. Anyone facing an emergency can appeal to the group, who can disperse the money on the spot.
Babangu alifariki, nikaenda kwenye kikundi, nikaomba pesa 20,000 kwa shughuli ya mazishi. Yaani kwamba kama sijawa kwenye kikundi, inapita lambilambi ya kwa kila mtu shilingi 200 kwa kijiji. Kutokana na hali ya uchumi ilivyokuwa ngumu, jirani sidhani kama ataweza kukusaidia. Kwa hiyo nakwenda kwenye kikundi ambacho iko mimi ndio nilichowekeza. Kwa hiyo nina faida kikundi na ndio maana nakwenda kwenye kikundi.
Each savings cycle lasts about 12 months, at the end of which the savings and interest earned are distributed back to the group members in what's called a share-out. The amount received depends on the amount invested. Annual returns can be as high as 40%.
تو یک من برنامه شناس تو ماشان مرا پول ماشان جام چی دو نواردود یعنی پول ماشتر چنگ چدو چی در دام ولاک چو و یو صرفم بچود تای دست پول جام چی دام پر نوارد. آره شتام دا جام چوس خور پول دا یک سال من برنامه دام جام چوس ماشام واردی مدا شت فهمی آره مکتب دوم چو دوست خب باش کاتر پول فوق زیختو یعنی با پول جام سوت یست هورا یست من خود واردیم آره یعنی خب بچه‌ها تامین شده و اسپوکا کداس اشیاء تعلیمی تامین شده و وارد.
Savings groups appear to be highly sustainable, and once in a community, many new savings groups are formed without any outside assistance, as members want to share what they've learned. This self-managed approach, targeted at the poorest communities, is a winner because villagers can see that their hard-won savings are under their control.
Mimi ni mwanamke na watoto 3 na mama wangu ameniacha na maisha yangu magumu. Nataka niwahudumie watoto wangu, chakula, shule, mavazi. Nikiweka hela kwa mwaka, nikishachukua pale, lengo langu kubwa kwanza nina mwanangu ambaye yupo sekondari, inabidi nimwezeshe shuleni, wenda atafaulu mwakani yupo form 4. Kwa maana hiyo inabidi nimuendeleze masomo kwanza.
برنامه تشکیل تزادم لب اذا سخوچو وارم اذا شجم خماسات خب پول امانت شدو کردم چیز وزم دشیت امانت شدو نواردود غالم لوم ترچیدو بنیسا چیزا شجم اذا اردم درونم چیز شو بعد از دم استفاده مسئولان ده یوم چیز شده یه جریمه ده چیز شه لب
The Aga Khan Foundation is committed to facilitating more savings groups to ensure ongoing access to financial services for the poor. These services help the poor to manage their cash flow, build assets and manage risk. The evidence is overwhelming that these financial services can contribute significantly to an improved quality of life.